Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? Average Player here with a deck profile. It is Dinosaurs. Um, so this is without the Adventure Token Engine. This is actually what I'm going to be playing at my locals coming up on Sunday. This same exact build, exactly how it's built now. Um, if you want to be able to just have all gas and not worry about, like, the Adventure Token Engine, because a lot has to go right for that engine to go off. But also, you should probably play 2 of each copy of the Rite of Air, Seer, and Water Enchantress, but we're not going to get into that. And this is going to be a lot better than the Phantom Knights deck profile where I had to play 2 proxies, and that one's actually finishing. I'm still getting the cards for it. It should be done probably by next week, which should be on schedule. But there's only one card for this extra deck I'm missing, and it's actually something I'd take Link Karibo out for. And it would be, or actually F8 on Dragster, it'd be, Baron. I don't have that. Card's too expensive. So anyway, let's get into this main deck first. Obviously, you guys should know how these deck profiles go by now. Triple copies of Ovi, best card on the deck. Sorry, second best card on the deck. It's Misk is your best card on the deck. You play 1 copy of it because it's at 1. If you could play more than 1, you should. And then 2 copies of Animador and Darkosaur. I used to play this at 3. It doesn't work at 3 because you just opened it and you really don't want to open it. Unless you open it in Baby, then you're good. But you'd rather take the Ovi and Misk route. So that's why you play this over this. That's why you play 3 OV and 2 this. And now to the Dino extenders. 3 Baby, 1 Petite Pteranodon. So Baby's better than Petite Pteranodon as a whole. Because Baby summons Baby to summon Baby. And that's basically your combo the whole time. Baby, Baby, Baby. With this deck, you want to go Baby into Baby into Baby. Or, actually, if you guys know Dino combos, if you, pop Baby using Animador and Darkosaur, and you send it to the graveyard, you summon a Baby off of it, and then you blow up that Baby to summon the Baby in your graveyard, and then you summon Scrap Raptor, and you Scrap Raptor blow up the last Baby to summon another Baby from your deck. So that's what you do with that. And you keep it out, so when you, go into your line of Helka Fibrax and the Desert Locust and the Cypher Little Mega, so you can rip 2 cards out of your opponent's hand. That's basically it. I'm just trying to figure out another way to use it. I'm not very big brain, but it's whatever. Next is for big dinos. 2 copies of UCT, 1 copy of Dogoran, 1 copy of Pink. And I know I'm going to count this card as a big dino, but Giant Rex. I probably should have put this in the area with the babies and stuff like that, but it's a really good combo piece. Because if it gets banished, it comes back. So, like, if you use your double evolution pill, get out UCT or Pank. Because it's actually come up where I've summoned Pank and UCT, both in the same turn. 1 from double evolution pill, 1 from its normal summoning. And then Giant Rex comes back as a level 4, so it helps you make another, or like a rank 4 or something like that. Say you weren't able to make it beforehand. Really good. Next is for the Scrap Engine. Dino decks don't necessarily have to play this, but I do. So 2 copies of Scrap Raptor, 1 Scrap Chimera, 1 Scrap Golem. I know people's takes on it are generally 3, 1, and 1. But you don't want to open this with this deck and the way the combo works. You don't want to open it. You just want to recycle it, and you want to summon it off the Baby. Opening it isn't bad, but if you open it, you want to actually see Lost World with it. So that's about it for that. And then 1 cheeky extenders, Vsauce Starfrost. This is why we would play Baron. Because if, instead of going for hand rip, if we can another Omni Negate, so use a Starfrost, target Baby, blow up Baby, summon this, and you get a level 4 on field. If that's like the only thing you can make, like you already summoned Ovi and its effect got negated, so you can't use it again. So you just summon like another Ovi or something like that, synchro it off for Baron to floor, and then you're basically set. You have an Omni Negate and you can just pass there. Unless you want to try to do a Help combo, but we don't play the excess code route, so. Next is Hand Traps, 3 copies of Ash, 2 copies of Token Collector, 2 copies of Imperm. The good thing about Dinos, it can run this. It can probably run 3, 3, and 3, which is good. Ash Blossom, it's good to have in your hand, but and the reason why we run 3 copies of this and not 2 like the other ones is because we actually use Ash as a combo piece. So when it comes to making Hulk, you summon Ash while you have Golem on the field, and you choose those 2 to make Warlow Savage Dragon. So this way you have an Omni to get out early, even though you already passed your 5 summon mark. But if you use the misc route, you really don't have to worry about it. Because most of your monsters just nothing can happen to them anyway, so you're probably going to make it anyway. Token Collector is good. It's a good hand trap if you're playing against Sword Soul, but it's also good in this deck as a combo piece. Because if you use Lost World, summon your token, use this, blow it up, and save it, and then you're able to combo off that way. And Imperm is just solid. Going first, going second, whatever. It's good, it's there. And Imperm negates monsters, which you really need. So if like you got a opponent has a problem boss monster or whatever, you can just negate it. As long as it doesn't have an Omni negate, it's whatever. Alright, now for spells, we play the 4 copies of Lost World, 3 copies of Fossil Dig, and the 2 copies of Double Evolution Pill. Let me move these down. I'm used to it being out there for recording. Everybody knows what Lost World does. It's the best card on the deck. Terraforming makes it 4. Fossil Dig is your Rhoda, that's not at 1. And Double Evolution Pill we pay 2. Just in case we draw one. There's still the option, there's still the chance we can draw one. There's the chance we can draw both, and your combo is basically dead. But I play 2 because I generally draw one of them, and I can just add the other one to my hand off the fact that Archosaur is basically the main part of the combo, and getting another one to your hand is good. You know, because we don't want to play cards like Reload or anything like that. They suck. And next to the last few hand traps, 1 copy of Called by the Grave. Just in case your opponent does have that Ash you open Called by, it's good. This card should come back to 3 even though it's really busted. And then, last card is a card that kind of helps you going second. Is a 3 Cosmic Cyclone. Because as I've been playtesting, I playtested against Gravekeepers, I've playtested against Phantom Knights, I've playtested against Cybers. This doesn't really do anything against Cybers, but against Phantom Knights, if you're worried about the back row, you can blow it up. I understand that helps them get a combo piece, but if you're able to stop a Fog Blade or whatever, it's great. Sword Souls, you hit the blackout with this. It's great because it banishes it, and they can't really get it. So Phantom Knights really don't get a combo piece, so it's amazing. So I main deck this basically to get rid of those spells and traps, those pesky spells and traps that get rid of stuff. Like Imperm, open up Standby Phase, called Cosmic Cyclone, hit that Imperm, whatever. Even if you open up multiple, you can hit it again. Whatever, if you're worried about Imperm, because it gets rid of it. So, that's why I play that, because cards like Imperm play around the Lost World. So if you open Lost World and Ovi, you activate Lost World, summon Ovi. So, if you open Lost World, so you activate Lost World, summon Oviraptor, it's chain 2, chain 1, Imperm, target Ovi, and then your chain's done. Then your turn's basically over there. So, because you didn't have... Oh, that's because you didn't open Misk. If you open Misk, then that's different, but most of the time you're generally using him to add Misk anyway. But through technicalities, let's go into the extra deck. 1 copy of Link Kribo. We're going to just do Link monsters right away. Scrap Wyvern, Helk, IP, Cerberus, Unicorn, Saryuja. So all these have a reason. Link Kribo, if you really don't have a play and you want to get a dinosaur type monster in your graveyard, to use Double Evolution Pill, you can. Scrap Wyvern is, basic regular dino combo, so is Helk. IP, if you can, and you don't have the right resource to go into like your rank 4s or something like that, you use that, go into it, so you can make cards like Nightmare Unicorn or Nightmare Cerberus for interruptions on your opponent's turn, send a card to the graveyard, any card, or destroy a special summon monster. So usually just there if you can make it and basically give you UCT big attack boost, try to help you hit for game. Basically it. Next is for the XCs, we only play a few. 1 Logia, 1 Dolka, 1 Baguska, and 1 Dweller. I feel like Baguska, because if I have a deck where I can make rank 4s, I play Baguska. Reason being is Baguska is actually a really big sleeper card, in my opinion, because you summon it, and then it's just a floodgate where all monsters summoned or switch to defense position and their activated effects are negated. So it stops, like Sword Soul, it stops a whole bunch of decks that play that stuff, and that's why it's in defense position. So it basically stops your opponent from comboing off unless they have cards that can special summon themselves from the hand. Or like decks like Cybers that can just link summon using cards in their hand, and link monsters aren't affected by it. Basically it. And then Dweller stops a whole bunch of decks nowadays like Salamangrates, it stops Cybers, it stops Phantom Knight, Virtual World, It stops dinos itself, but this is only for your opponent, so that's why we play that. And then these two are self-explanatory because those are the typical rank 4s that you play in Dino. And next is for the Synchros. I talked about Desert Locust, Cypherflame, or FA Down Dragster, and Cypherflame Lord Omega. Basically, Locust is in here for ripping a card out of your opponent's hand. Cypherflame Lord Omega, if you could, we used to play Gammas in here. There's actually in the side deck, but I'm not going to go into the side deck yet. If you played Gammas in here, you just, if your opponent activates Ash, so they get rid of a card in their hand, you Gamma, punish them with Omega, so you rip another card out of their hand. So even if they do go that turn, you're basically starting them off with one less card, which is good, because it gets rid of it into the, and I think the end of the next turn. Into your next turn, so that's good. So it basically gets rid of that card for a while, especially since it's a random card you hit Nib or whatever, it's great. And the last Synchro monster we already talked about is Barlord Savage Dragon, because Omni Negate, this card's actually insane. If you want to know what you do to make it, you basically link away Archosaur and Scrap Raptor. While you have Golem on the field, link these two away to make your Scrap Wyvern. Then you link away your Scrap Wyvern and your Scrap Raptor, because you're summoning it back off of Golem. Link those two away, make Helk, and then you summon the Ash, make him with the Ash and Golem, because Ash is 3, Golem's 5. So that's basically it. I can go over a side deck video for you guys anytime. It doesn't really bother me. Just request it and I will make it. Basically, that's all you got to do. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like. If you guys think I should change anything, comment. If you guys want more, subscribe. So it lets me know that you guys like the content and I should make more of it, because I spend a lot of time building decks and then I like to go out and share it with everybody, so that's why. So again, this is my Dino deck profile. I'm going to bring it to locals on Sunday, depending on what time I work on Monday. I might bring you guys the deck profile, not the deck profile, but I might bring you guys a combo tutorial and explain to you guys how I did and the games that I played against. Unfortunately, my computer is still toast for the moment, and programs like Premiere Pro I have to wait to download because Windows 11 actually fried my computer. That's what happened. So yeah, it fried, not fried my computer, but it fried my hard drive, so that's going to be a while before I can get everything back up. I just need a boot drive right now. I actually have that in, but it needs to get Windows back on it, and I got to get another one so I can actually download everything again. So I'll keep you guys updated with that when that happens. But anyway, I'll let you guys know how this deck does when the time comes, as I already said. So I'll talk to you guys on either Sunday or Monday with a combo tutorial on Dinos, and let you guys know how I did in the decks that I played against. Again, drop a like, comment, subscribe. See ya.